Year 2025 taught me a lot. When you move abroad, anyways, you learn a lot with your struggles, your challenges. People around you teach you a lot. And plus, when you are not in your comfort zone, you anyways adapt to things very quickly. But not everything which you learned has to move to 2026 or has to move to another year with you. Sometimes things doesn't have to be repaired, it has to be replaced. The same goes with the habits. While reflecting by the end of the year, thinking what are the habits I want to carry to 2026, like after seeing so many YouTube videos, I'm going to carry this to 2026, this to 2020 things. I was just thinking, what am I going to leave behind? What are the things that I don't want to move ahead with? Like, it's better off in 2025. That's a good story, that's a good learning, but इधर ही बराबर है आगे नहीं लेके जाना है. So what were those things? Today I'm going to share things I left back in 2025 and did not carry it to 2026. Hello everyone, hi, this is Diksha. Welcome back to my channel. You guys know I have moved abroad quite a while, still continuing my journey over here, sharing the things which I have learned, which I'm learning, which I'm going to learn, everything with you guys. So, without wasting further time, let's get started. I want to start by some mindset and some emotional habits which I have left behind. Probably two, three of them, just a short, quick one, but let's get into it. The first one and the most important one, overthinking every decision. I think everyone would agree to me. We take a decision or we think about something, but then keep overthinking about it, keep whether it is right, whether it is wrong, ठीक होगा, नहीं होगा, करना चाहिए, नहीं करना चाहिए. I think it's time that I just stop overthinking and, just make a decision. Obviously, think about it, but not overthink about it. Okay, yes, done. If the decision doesn't turn out to be correct, that's fine. We learn about it. But putting so much time, energy, and, thinking about it, stressing about it, it's not working for me. That is better in 2025. So, no. Next is seeking approval from everyone. I don't know if you can relate to me, but I am a person who would want to check with people if this is correct for me, if I'm taking a right decision from someone, approval from everyone. Someone is okay, everyone is not okay. Seeking approval from everyone before doing something, I think I just don't want to do that anymore. I mean, even before starting this YouTube channel, I don't know if I've shared this or no, but I discussed this with so many people, like my friends and all. Some were like cool about it, some were not cool about it. But I was thinking about the people who are not cool about it, not about people who are like, yes, you go for it, do it. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा, नहीं चलेगा, नहीं ठीक होगा. You can anyways give up if you're not feeling good about it. But I would, instead of focusing on the people who were like, go for it, go for it, go for it, I was focusing on the people who were like, no, that's not for you, you are not that kind of a person, don't do it. I was focusing on that. So seeking approval from everyone in your life, not required, and that is not coming with me. Something which is probably related to seeking approval is people pleasing. Forget about last year. 3, 4 years down the line, I was a people pleaser. I would do anything to please the person who is opposite me. If that's my boss, if it's my friend, if it's my family, my colleague, doesn't matter. I'll go till any extent to just make sure that person is comfortable, that person is happy with what I am doing, or even if it's buying a gift for a birthday, even if it's, the smallest thing, biggest thing at work and the smallest thing in life, I would make sure that person, gets what they want, or, I'll think as per their mind and try to get what they feel is correct or do what they feel is correct. But I think I'm done people pleasing. I'm just done with it. Like, bus ho gaya. That's consuming a lot of my energy. It's taking a lot of my time, and I don't know. I'm going through a lot because of that. So that's done. That's literally done. That chapter of people pleasing, whether it's family, friends, office, it's just closed. I am going to do things which is right for me, which I am still going to think about others. It's not that, because that's a part of my personality. I would still think about others. I would still want to get something which they would like, but I'm not going to put so much of my time and efforts into it. I would rather do something productive instead of people pleasing. Even if that means saying yes to everything, I'm not going to do that. If it's a no, it's a no. And I'm pretty sure people who love me, my best friends, my family, they would understand what I'm going through and why I've made that decision. They know me in and out. So people pleasing, now not anymore. I think this is for like everyone who has moved abroad, whether consciously or not, we are doing this. Okay, we are comparing our life to the people at home or to the people who are currently over here in abroad. Timeline for everyone is so different, so different. I am guilty of doing this absolutely 110% the same age. If that person has reached there, why am I still over here? And even in New Zealand, like I think most of the people would relate to this, because they are like, someone have taken a house or someone has bought something, or you know we'll just compare ourselves to them. Please, no more comparison. Everyone has such different journey. I was discussing this with one of my friends just 2 3 weeks ago, and we were like, everyone has a different journey. Some of them have student loan, family, you have to support your family. Some of them have so many commitments back at home. Some of them do not have anything over there, so they can just save and buy a home right up over here, whether it be anywhere in the world. Okay, but everyone's journey is so different. Everyone has a different life. So why compare? Be happy with what's going on. Trust the time, trust the process, do the right things, and things will fall in place. Those were some of the emotional, habits which I left behind. Moving on to the financial habits. Okay, this is an important one. So first one, guilty, absolutely guilty, impulse shopping. If I went somewhere, कुछ अच्छा लगा, उठा लो, अच्छा है, नहीं मिला तो, वापस नहीं रहा तो, ये ही प्राइस में नहीं रहा तो, it's better to pick it up. I think we have to stop doing that. I have to stop doing that. I'm definitely not doing it in 2026. When somewhere, bags and shoes. Okay, so I definitely controlled that in 2025 when it comes to shoes. But when it came to bag, there were certain impulse decisions which I have taken. Pretty sure I'm not going to do that in 2026. Definitely I'm not going to do that. So this bag which I was, luxury bag, I was aiming to buy that for a long time, saving, reached there. Okay, discussed with my husband, नहीं मुझे वो चाहिए, मतलब चाहिए, उसके पास भी है, इसके पास भी है, again comparison, but चाहिए. And then I went to the shop, picked up the bag. I looked at the bag. Obviously luxury bag, अच्छा है, very beautiful, the hardware, the quality, top notch, nothing to complain about it. But that was actually not what I like. I'm not saying I'm not a luxury brand kind of a person, but my choices are a little different. I don't know, it's weird, but it is a little different. Okay, I don't like something which has the logo embelled on it everywhere. So that's not me. I would like something which is plain, very earthy colors, etc. After going there, after looking at it bag, I decided of not buying it, and I would say that was like one of the best decisions I have taken in 2025 related to my finances, because it was actually not required. It's not that I did not buy a bag. I bought a bag, a nice one, which I'm using it, but not the branded one, not the luxury one. It was a simple bag, but so handy, so beautiful. So impulse shopping, not doing in 2026. These are two things which are interrelated, so I'm going to combine it together. One is living paycheck to paycheck, and second one is not discussing finances with your partner, or not discussing finance at all, basically no planning at all. Okay, so this is something which I did in 2025. Living paycheck to paycheck itna nahi hua, but fir bhi there was not too much of savings because of impulse shopping, buying things just not required, and later on regretting it ki अरे यार ये नहीं लेना चाहिए था, ज़रूरत नहीं था, and stuff. So basically that was lack of planning which shouldn't have been done. Second thing, avoiding difficult conversations about money. So when it comes to money, when it comes to talking to your partner, sometimes even family, it becomes a little awkward to talk about finances. But we should actually normalize this, talking about finances. You don't have to discuss your penny to penny conversations, but there should be an overall discussion about how we are planning the future, what are we looking forward for, what are the things we might want to purchase this year, how are we thinking about a vacation, emergency fund, etc., etc. Everyone can plan as per their um, their criteria, thing which I avoided doing in 2025, and that's not going to happen this year. I'm going to definitely do it. Now, this is something related to productivity and lifestyle habits, which I'm going to let go in 2026. First is overcommitting, like committing to people every there. Okay, this weekend I'm going to be there, next weekend I'll be there, uske baad mein this, that, and all. Just planning so much ahead and overcommitting, not my thing. I'm not going to do it. One step at a time, going to give myself that calm and that peace which is required, prioritize myself. So that is something which I'm not going to do. Second, something related on the same lines, um, scrolling endlessly on social media. I mean, aren't we all guilty of it? Yes. So that's something which I'm going to consciously not do it. Scrolling, वो तो होगा ही, it's not like वो नहीं होगा, but consciously I'm going to make a change that I'm going to start reading more because I love reading. And somewhere down the line in 2025 I was not able to meet my goals of reading the books I wanted to, so I'm going to start doing that instead of endlessly scrolling. And third, again related to productivity and lifestyle, on the same page, is living without routines. Like, there were a lot of things which I started in 2025, but guilty of not completing it or not finishing it. That is something which I'm looking forward for in 2026. Like, if I've started something, I'm going to finish it, whether it be crocheting, book, even editing a video. If I started it, I'm going to finish it. Same comes with routine. I always had a routine back when I was at my home, in my home country, back when I was in India. I always had a routine of doing things particularly. Somewhere down the line it's just vanished or diminished after moving over here. So I'm going to get back on track, and that's one of my goals for 2026 as well. That even if I'm not giving my 100%, that is fine, but showing up is important. Creating a routine for myself is important. I think this is like the final part of my video. If you have reached till here, that means you have liked my content. And if you have liked it, or if you're still feeling related to it, please subscribe to my channel. This will help me understand if someone is really interested. Should I go ahead or should I just stop it? But yes, if you are, please subscribe. That would be so helpful. And moving on to the last part of the video is the social aspects of my life. So I'm accountable for certain things which I should have done and I'm not doing it. And also the second part is I'm ashamed of holding up of certain things. One is holding up to the friendship which is like one sided. I don't want to be a burden on anyone in their life. If someone can make time for me, I am very respectful to them and I would give 100% in return. But I don't want to be a part of one sided friendship. If you don't have time for me, I'm really respecting that decision and not moving ahead with that friendship. Okay to lose it, even if it is like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years or 10 years का friendship. अगर आपके पास टाइम नहीं है तो that's okay, but I'm not going to hold on to it just because it's a long time friendship. I don't want to let go. I think I'm done with it. That's one. Second, explaining myself too much. Like, even with my friends I do a lot of explaining. Even with my family I have to do a lot of explaining, like why I did not call them, and what was the reason, what was keeping me busy, etc, etc, etc. I think life abroad anyways is a bit challenging compared to when you're in your own country. So if my friends, my family can understand that, that's great. I don't have time. I'm sometimes it's my laziness which I don't do it, but most of the times it's like I'm caught up with something or not. That's the reason I don't have time to call up or keep checking regularly or every week or every fortnight. That sometimes becomes a little difficult, so I'm not going to explain myself. Nahi hua, I am sorry, but that's how it is. I think that's it for my today's video. These are the things I don't want to carry back in 2026, and it's better off with me in 2025. I would want to know what are the things which you guys are leaving back in 2025. Comment down below, like, share, subscribe, please, 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 so that I know if I have to continue this channel or not. So thank you so much. I will get back soon with you with part 2 of this video, but it's not going to be things which I'm not carrying in 2026. It is going to be things which I am definitely going to do in 2026. What are my like visions? What are my goals for 2026? Let's get charged up. So yes, thank you so much and see you guys next time.